Welcome to Night Shift with Justin S. King, how to transform your life one night at a time. Tonight I'm covering what could be considered as part 2 to last night's episode, where we talked about stop eating heavy meals 3 hours before bed to prevent waking up in the middle of the night. And tonight we're going to be discussing one other thing that you should stop doing 3 hours before bed, and that is to stop drinking alcohol. Those who do drink swear up and down that it helps them fall asleep, but when they are honest, they also admit that they get a poor night's sleep and wake up in the middle of the night or a few hours earlier than expected. That's tonight's shift to stop drinking alcohol 3 hours before bed. If you want to stop there, or you can stick with me as I explain the reasons why. People say drinking takes the edge off of the day. It helps you unwind and relax. It does do something, it doesn't help you sleep. It helps you lose consciousness, and there's a difference. Dr. Walker, in his book, Why We Sleep, said this: alcohol is a sedative. Sedation is not sleep. Sleep is an active biological process where your brain repairs itself, regulates emotion, files memory, and resets your nervous system. Alcohol, on the other hand, interrupts that process on every level. Alcohol specifically fragments the second half of the night. Your heart rate is elevated, body temperature stays higher than it should be, and your stress hormones begin to creep back in. Your REM cycle gets suppressed. REM is where emotional processing happens, anxiety is softened, and your mind integrates the day. When REM gets cut short, you wake up feeling heavy, foggy, more reactive, less resilient, and you may have lost many of your memories. So if you're waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning and you haven't eaten, it may be the alcohol wearing off and your nervous system bouncing awake. Dr. Walker makes it clear, if you insist on drinking, the least damaging time is as far away from sleep as possible earlier in the day. And even one day or one drink with dinner can reduce REM cycle by 20 to 40%. And it takes more than one day to recover. You need at least a bare minimum of 2 full nights of REM to rebound. And emotional regulation needs 2 or 3 days to rebound. You might sleep the next night, but your mind is still catching up. That's why people often say, I quit drinking and didn't realize how bad my sleep was until weeks later. Your biology takes time to recover. Alcohol doesn't just affect the night you drink, but it borrows from the next night and the night after that. Your mood, your patience, your clarity, and your memory is all affected. When you start sleeping without alcohol, you'll wake up steady, clear, and emotionally grounded. So if you drink, try experimenting with this rule. Stop drinking 3 hours before bed, and seriously consider stop drinking altogether. Stop drinking and eating heavy meals 3 hours before bed is just one part of the 7-part Fall Asleep Fast formula. If you'd like to get a free copy of that, you can go to justinSking.com/fast. My name is Justin S. King, and I help entrepreneurs find peace tonight, tomorrow, and for the rest of their lives through sleep optimization, emotion regulation, and discovering their purpose. Good night.